up?
How can we chop breakfast? Do you know who I am? I can't chop breakfast.
Hey, I know about one. Hello.
Easy now.
No, I'm sorry. If before I moved on, because it took me a couple of months to move on. So if within that my space of moving on, if she had still wanted it back or more, I would jump on her more.
Dive in.
I would jump in, but then the more you see their posts,
the more it reminds
you, and the more hurtful it actually becomes. To be sincere, so you actually
like no heartbreak. You understand? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have Izzy in the building. You know, the CEO of iExchange, everything Bitcoin, everything, you know, we are buying and selling. So Izzy, what's up?
Yeah, good afternoon everyone. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so today we are going to be, talking about how to cope with heartbreaks, or it's breakfast now.
Yeah, breakfast.
Lunch, anyone,
no,
breakfast, no. Then go serve you breakfast. So how to cope with it and and all that. So Izzy, you don't chop breakfast before having?
Yeah, sure, several times.
When last did you chop breakfast?
I think I'm currently, I don't know, but
hey.
Okay, fine. Let's say a few days or a few weeks ago.
Yeah, so this breakfast is going around, and finally it's here.
And last everybody will chop breakfast.
No, I can't chop. I don't chop. So yeah. So okay, let's talk about in the past, because this fresh one, I feel like you're still struggling dealing with it. So in the past, like, how have you been able to deal with it or manage? Like, what did you do? Because I know it's not easy. It didn't happen in a day, especially when you really like the person.
Yeah, exactly.
So and I know a lot of people are struggling with this too, moving on with their lives and everything. So how are you able to deal with it?
Okay, first of all, breakfast is not even a pleasant thing. It's not something you want to deal with, trust me. Especially when you truly love the person. Because most people nowadays, it may not be true love. They just get to be in a relationship and they are done with the relationship, and then that's not really breakfast. Breakfast is when you really have, so okay, let me say heartbreak. Okay, heartbreak is when you really have something for someone, like forever. You guys are in a relationship and then one person is done, while the other person is still there. So now the person at the receiving end is the one getting the heartbreak, is the one chopping the breakfast. Exactly. So it's not actually an easy thing to deal with. Breakfast comes in different ways. It's not as if really. But then from past experience, breakfast is not something pleasant at all to start with. Breakfast, when you eat breakfast, definitely you feel down, you feel terrible, you want to try, if possible, apologize, try to get back just to see how it may work. That's the first thing. You can't just accept if it's not if you don't feel the heartbreak, then
you won't like to
you're not even in a relationship. You guys did not really love each other. If there was love, definitely there would be an heartbreak if one person wants to go. So at first you won't want to let go, you want to try and try to see how things could work out, if you could probably work things out, try to get back and make it work. So if it can't work, now you have to talk about moving on. So when it comes to moving on, definitely that's where the major work is. It's not easy to move on. It's not easy. You can, some people can move on too fast. Some people they are just like that. They can move on very fast. Immediately they get heartbroken. Before you know, a couple of days they are back to their feet and they're ready to move on. And some people could battle with moving on for weeks, months.
It really affect the education sometimes.
Possibly, it can affect your life, it can affect your way of life, it can affect a lot of things about you. You can take months to move on, like
I feel like you really felt it deep. You're talking like
let's not go into that aspect. I don't want to be teary and all that. So it can actually affect you way bad. You actually it can get real down and can mess with your life in different dimensions. So moving on with breakfast, like moving on with heartbreak. So move on actually, to me, the first thing you need to do, it's very hard, trust me, I said it's not something that's very easy, but if you really want to move on, you just have to do it. The first thing you need to do is you need to cut all connections that will make you remember that person. That's the first thing. First of all, if you feel you are very much attached to the person, then you have to do it. You just have to do it. If it's a mutual understanding, both of you should agree that, okay, I think we both need to work on each other. Let's just break up. Let's just split. Probably give it a break. And that's not really heartbreak. It's actually a breakup, but then
you guys understand. It's both of you want
exactly. There's a middle ground that, okay, let's agree to do this. So definitely, it will pain you, it will hurt you, but then you can easily get away with it. Without probably cutting contact with the person, without losing contact, without cutting connections, you can still work on yourself. But if it's a real heartbreak, like chop the breakfast as it hot, or more, girl, the best way to move on, the best way is to cut all contact and possible connection.
Some people feel like, do you believe, okay, you should block them? Cutting communication is more like blocking them, right? On WhatsApp and everything.
If need be, you have to do that. It will help you heal faster. Although not everybody can do that. For example, I need to be sincere. If it's someone I really love, I won't want to just cut connection like that.
With them. Yeah, because some people feel
but at the same time, let me be sincere. The more you see their posts,
the more it reminds you,
and the more hurtful it actually becomes, to be sincere. So you actually have to, you need a very strong heart to cope with not blocking them. If you don't want to block them and you truly love them and you really chop the breakfast or more, you actually get to hurt yourself consistently. For example, you get to see the person go out, probably the person is already
with someone else.
The person is going out with someone else and you are still battling with moving on. So you get to hurt yourself consistently over and over again. So the best thing to do is just to, if possible, delete their contact. If you don't want to block, probably you are feeling they may want to reach back and you don't want to block. If it's a WhatsApp thing, if you have their number, definitely you get to see their updates. So you just delete their number. If you delete their number, then you probably don't get to see their updates. Let's start with that. If need be, you can block them on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. If possible, if you can do it. I don't have to mind, I can do it. I
know most times that people even feel like guys feel less heartbreak. People feel like girls are the ones that get home.
It actually depends on the situation here.
But have you ever cried, during heartbreak?
Actually, the thing is, I'm not a cry type. I hardly cry. Like
hard guy.
I'm very serious. Not the hard guy. I the chop heartbreak where they pay me. I'll feel very down. But I just don't cry. There was a time someone very close to me died. That was when I know it go hard for tears to come out. And the only time where they cry now, I cut onions. Apart from that,
fear these guys. Fear guys like this. It's only onions that make them cry. Yeah, they avoid.
Not really actually. Things get me down. Things at least when I'm dealing with business, when I'm dealing with a lot of things, with real life dealings, like things get me down, but not to the extent of crying. Like nothing warm my tears. Girl, my tears are precious. You don't get.
Let's put it this way. Seeing your Bitcoin trading this thing going down and heartbreak. Which one hurts you more?
Chill, heartbreak with chill. I beg. Let me finish this is no. Definitely, Bitcoin go put my heart for.
Oh my god.
Bitcoin has done lot of heartbreaks, even like more heartbreaks than
heartbreak.
I mean, why should heartbreak now make me cry? It will pain me, but definitely there has to be a move on. You have to bounce back. You have to get back on your feet, and you have to move on.
Yeah, that's true. So guys, let's go back to point number 2.
So first of all, cut connections, cut all contact. Just try. It's very hard. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. I'm not even sweet mouthing it. I'm not sugarcoating it. It's not easy. It will be very hard. But for your own sake, for your mental health, just to satisfy your emotional build-up, you just have to do it. Cut contact, delete numbers, block them if you think you can. If you can't, just delete the contact. Avoid them as much as you can. It will be way harder if you guys stay together.
Avoid them like coronavirus.
Yeah, we have to just avoid them. It will be way harder if you stay in the same environment. Probably the same street, the same, whereby you can walk and just get to run into them. But if it's a long distance relationship, very easy.
Yeah.
That's the first. So point number 2, after blocking off, try as much as possible. If you feel you want to move on, the first stage is you trying to work it if it can work. But if you think it can't work and you want to move on, let's talk about moving on. Point number 2, try as much as possible not to reach back. Okay, fine, you don't block them now. Okay, now you use your hand block them. You can't still go unblock, I'm going to message them. Hey, what's up? No, you are not ready to move on.
I guess I've been in that. Have I been in that situation? I don't.
Yes, you have. Hey, you don't lie.
No. How can we chop breakfast? Do you know who I am? I can't chop breakfast.
Hey, I know about one. Hello.
Izzy
now. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, yes, it's not okay, yeah. I agree on that part. You go try, yeah.
You just don't want to reach back. You don't want to reach back.
But it's really tempting. Let me not lie.
It is. That's
tempting. You want to see what's up with them, you know?
Yeah, that's why you are trying to move on here. You are trying to move. It's hard. That, like, in short, at times moving on is even way hurtful than breaking up. Like, when the person breaks you out, you feel like, oh, you
and funny enough, sometimes if you're the one, but you've given someone breakfast before, right?
Not directly, actually. But
but sometimes, even when you're the one serving the breakfast,
at times it's still hot.
It's still hot to yourself that you still want to reach back. So this breakfast can come in brunch for lunch.
The thing is, let me be sincere with you. Love is actually not a really good thing to tamper with if you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
And trust me, emotions will fuck you up. Like, emotions will fuck you up. Trust me, it will definitely fuck you up. It will fuck with your mental health. It will fuck you up. So, if you want to deal with emotions, you need to be strong for it. So now, moving on. First of all, cut communication.
Try not to read back.
So, try as much as possible not to read back. Just try. If the person should end up getting back, that's on you if you want to get it going.
Yeah.
If not, try.
Don't take back your ex, Flora. So guys, point number 3.
Yeah, so point number 3 actually, I think another way to help hasten your move on process is by taking yourself out. Just try and go out, meet new friends. If you have any close friends, for example, I have a friend named Mavis. Yeah, shout out to Mavis.
Yeah.
So Mavis actually.
Mavis is scam anyway. He scammed me. He scammed me.
How did you scam me?
He beat me on my ice cream, man.
I beg. So actually, okay, Mavis helped one kind because at that point in time, I don't know, if like say we got that job the breakfast, I think he also ate his own. So we actually took ourselves out. We just went to one hotel around. We left our environment. We just went to lodge for 3 days. Just took ourselves out.
But there are no girls, right?
No. Just both of us. Just both of us. So we just, I think we just did the little things, swimming, played tennis, that's ping pong.
But when you came back,
but then when you're sure, when you're back to your space again, you get done on you, like reality hits you again, like, oh shit, I'm back here, oh this girl, oh this boy. Okay, but then you're trying to move on, don't forget, and sure, you are moving on. So then after that, trust me, with time, make new friends. Let me tell you, just try not to be alone in your space. When you are alone, you get to remember it. It's just normal. When you are alone and when you miss things you guys do together, you get to remember the person again.
And for someone like you that is always busy, active, buying and selling, so you're always
it tells the process actually. When you have something you're doing, there's a business you're doing, just go along your normal business, go along your day-to-day transactions, just do your thing. While away, just take yourself out, meet new friends, meet new people, just
and at some point maybe you're meeting new friends, be asking yourself, wait till I see for this person. When you're hurting
at that point, whenever you get to feel that way, that when you meet new people and you feel like, oh more, waiting I even they see for this person, oh more, trust me, at that point you're moving on.
You're moving on already. You're making progress.
Yeah, you're moving on already. So that's just it. It's simple as that. Not as simple, but then it's as simple as that.
And some people feel like, okay, if they keep people's like that, your first point now, if they keep people's contacts, that can help them move on. There are some situations like that, right?
Funny enough, I have few friends like that. I have 2 friends like that. I won't mention their name. They are okay. When they told me that I'm more sweet my guy, a female, sweet my guy, and they were done. Mostly it's always the major heartbreak is always cheating, Nah, normal. Men has come, okay, women except has come back. Well, let's leave that.
I'm sorry. I'm still gonna drop a video on that though, so you guys stay tuned. So
okay, so when she told me that the guy cheats, blah 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 blah. Okay, and I don't break up. Okay, because me, you want to move on. Okay, you want to move on. I feel the best thing you should do is just try and just delete your contact. At least don't block him. Just delete his contact. You don't want to reach back. You want to shalaye. You want to explain and all. Just delete his contact. So the girl deleted it. Then no more, you know, reach 30 minutes to 1 hour. If she should watch this video, she knows herself. You know, reach 30 minutes to 1 hour or more. She don't save the number back. She don't come in and say, oh, we'll see. I don't save her number. She was like, she can't actually do without just saying. She's used to seeing him and all that. So it was like, with time, she should just keep seeing his updates. With time, he will turn to a normal person to her, and he will just look at him as just normal person. She just knows.
And it worked for her.
It worked for her.
Yeah.
But it definitely will not work for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
people
us.
differ.
So if it will work for, that's why I said it's not easy to actually just delete and cut off contact. But if it's not that easy, then you can save it and keep it. If you feel it will not hurt you, because she was like, it's not hurting that. Just seeing the guy makes her happy. Okay, fine. Do what makes you happy. I mean, if it makes you sleep well at night, then go on. So she saved it, and with time she was fine. Before you know, they became cool friends. But more, the guy won't even come to get her back. Lie. She don't forget the guy for life.
She's gone, man. She's gone, man. So don't come back. Don't come back.
There's no coming back.
Yeah. So that's it. May okay said it. So let me know if you want to again. And don't call me back, oh.
I will call you back, oh. If I like it, I like it.
When you say I'm not coming back, So what do you think, people should do, like to avert heartbreaks in the future or like anything?
Yeah, that's a very good question there. To avoid heartbreak in the future, man, no lie you. Everybody will chop this heartbreak last. But then we can actually avoid it. At least it should be at a minimal level.
Yeah.
First of all, what I advise my guys, my cool guys actually, I always tell the guy, when you enter a relationship with your head. Heart not no road. If you follow your heart, you could definitely chop that heartbreak.
Yeah.
Actually, don't go fully.
Fully in.
The heart has the feelings, the emotions from the heart, but then the sense to think when you have to think, to act when you have to think, it actually comes to the brain. So you guys follow your brain. Use your sense when you want to enter a relationship. Not follow your heart. Heart not no road. Use your head, So you guys use your head, shine your eye, wait.
Shine your eye, baby Naija.
So you got to shine your eye. So you got to shine your eye.
When they don't run it straight.
Then also know what caused that previous heartbreak. Know the cause of that heartbreak, so you can avert such a problem in your upcoming relationship. You're trying to build a relationship here. You're trying to avoid future heartbreak. And if you are in a relationship right now, probably you don't face job heartbreak before. You got to be careful. Use your
But don't stop believing in love, man. Still go, shoot your shot.
And trust me, what will definitely help relationship, I don't know if that's the topic you're talking about, but then you always have to learn people trust. Like without trust, communication and commitment, a relationship can't work.
But can you tell about your ex that chop you heartbreak fast? Can you tell about your ex?
Actually, it was actually an heartbreak per se, but then it just happened to be that I don't know if I think I'm a jealous type. Let me start from there. So I get jealous easily whenever it shouldn't make me jealous. The thing is, when you know I'm a jealous type, then you shouldn't do things that will make me jealous. Because jealousy actually comes with insecurity. When you are jealous, you get to question their moves and you become kind of insecure.
So
jealousy leads to insecurity. So they work there, they are 5 and 6. When you are jealous, you become insecure. It's just normal. So I got jealous then about something, I don't know. So and definitely I'll get insecure. And when I'm insecure, I get to question your moves, I get to do things. So it's just normal. It's not if I don't trust her, of course I do. I trusted her. But
you just want to be sure, like your mind. What's in the mind? I don't shit.
So I just need to question her moves once in a while, like, okay, what's up? You're going out, okay, why are you going out with? Oh, okay, fine. If I'm not cool with it, they be like, you're not good. Fine. But when you want to go there, I feel, and I question myself, okay, then I feel insecure because I'll be like, what's she doing out there?
Yeah.
It's not if I don't trust her, but then
and probably she will not feel annoyed. Maybe she's in the middle of the day, you're not calling. Did you go to the guy's house?
I won't call you. I'll just I may call actually, maybe once or twice, but then it's just normal. I just feel. So by then I think she felt I was maybe cooking her, which I don't think I was doing. I was just doing it out of jealousy.
Like she has had it up
but then
to her.
She just, it's not as if we had any issue. It's not maybe cheating or something. She just said she was tired. And I still love this girl, man.
Up to now.
No, I mean then, calm down. I don't understand. No, then, I love that then. So I was like, how the fuck will you be tired.
So if it was then that maybe she served the breakfast and she wants you back, you still have taken her back, right?
If before I moved on, because it took me a couple of months to move on. So if within that my space of moving on, if she had still wanted it back or more, I would jump on her more.
Dive in.
I would jump in, but then she was not even. She was just there. But funny enough, I actually did not delete her contact.
Yeah.
The only thing I did was I muted her status. I have lots of contact, So when I mute your status, before I go to check it will take a long time.
Some people go still go search box, even if they're mute.
I
don't
did
lie,
that
you
once
did
in a while. Sure, I did it. But I did it. I
tried.
For example, if today I should go to that search box to search your name twice, tomorrow I'll search it once. Then very soon I'll do it every other day. Then very soon I'll do it once in a week. Before you know, I will even search it maybe whenever I just come to my brain. So by then, the move on process was slow, but I eventually did. And funny enough, now we are just friends. I still have a contact. She still has my contact. I still have status, but we are just friends.
But it's no longer deep again.
No emotions involved.
So is there anything you like to say to them? Your eye exchange. Tell us a little more about your eye exchange.
About my business. Okay, actually, I'm a crypto trader, I'm a forex trader, and a digital entrepreneur. So I trade forex and I trade crypto. I'm a crypto veteran. So I buy Bitcoin, I buy all cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, all altcoins, and I sell. I buy coins and I sell coins. Also, I trade forex and I'm a coach. I'm a forex coach. So I train people that are willing to trade forex. So I have a platform I work with. So if you are willing to trade forex, don't forget that money will take the fine money. So if you are able to trade forex, definitely you need a capital. That's the investment. And also, if you want to trade crypto, you definitely need a capital. So I'm a forex coach. That's basically all I do. And by certificate, I'm a graduate of mathematics. I graduated from University of Benin. So I'm a graduate of mathematics as well.
Okay guys, I'll be dropping his WhatsApp links in his DM in the description below. Please do well to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment, and let me know what other thing you like to see my channel in the comment section. So see you guys next week, I guess. So peace out. Bye.
Right.